Turnover, good. Tough shot. Good, Jackson. Good defense. There we go. So I just call it island defense because a lot of the times you're isolated on the perimeter. You got to guard. You can't let a guy go by. You can't let a guy score on you. So this shows me who I can put out there on the floor. If you can't defend here, you can't defend in the game. This is our new team room. You know, one of my goals for the team is to get basketball its own space. We did a great paint job. Each kid has their own locker, so we kind of took the lockers and kind of personalized them. You know, we got our name tags. Varsity's up top, JV's on the bottom, and freshmen have their own little section over here. So it really makes, you know, every kid in the program important. Table to play. They want to do their homework. There's a laptop and a printer there. Great seating, Nintendo Switch. We got a great donation with our fridge. There's drinks, there's food. There's always stuff in there for these guys. We're going to keep building on it. We'll get a new floor next week. Little wall of fame up there. It's just something to make the Oilers stand out.
The new team room suite, I think it's dope.
Oh, it's amazing. It's really nice, especially coming from a year where we're out with COVID. It's really nice to have a locker room where the guys can just hang out before practice and after and just bond.
I've really never been in an environment like this, so I'm really excited to grow. It's more like a family instead of a team.
Oh, it really brings us together because we have two 3-hour practices, and then we go into the locker room and we play video games. We watch movies for another hour and a half, so that's about 4 hours of the day I'm with my teammates. So a lot of coming together.
Really, this is my first full year here. I took over my first year late September when the coach had to step down. Last year was COVID. So this is my first year where I've had an off season, a summer camp, a training camp. So I'm looking forward to how we look after I've had my hands on these kids for that amount of time. Good, Kyle, keep talking, there we go. Slide. Luke KUMARIC is a 3-year starter, junior. He's a defending first-team All-League player. He's our motor. He's our guy that we're depending on him. He's put in a lot of work. His jump shots improved a lot. He's going to have a big year. He works his butt off. He's one of the best players in our league, so I'm looking forward to seeing him compete and lead us this year for sure.
I bring energy, scoring, and the ability to create for my teammates.
CONGLY 2 is another 3-year starter, a junior. I've coached CONGLY since he was in 5th grade. I mean, he's 5'9", but he's lightning fast. Probably, and I can say this, the most explosive scorer that I've ever coached. I mean, this guy can score in bunches in seconds. So we're going to probably go as far as he takes us offensively. And I see a big breakout year for CONGLY.
Ever since a kid, it was natural, but I've known I've had that speed. So ever since 5th, throughout the level I'm at now, all my coaches have told me that I just need to work on my change of pace. And that's what I've been working on because I know I have the speed.
Miles Phantom Bam Rung. He's another junior. He's a coach's dream. If you want him to play defense, he'll play defense. If you want him to guard the best player, he'll guard the best player. And he happens to be one of the best shooters in league. So when he gets going, he doesn't miss. So he's going to be big for us again this year as well.
I bring defense pretty much, but I like to think that I bring not just defense but shooting. I bring energy, and yeah.
Miles Alapeg. He's a senior. He's a transfer from University High School in Irvine. He's a senior captain. He's a leader. He's a grinder. He's one of those kids that's in here at 6 a.m. getting up shots, working. He's a vocal leader. He's athletic. He can score. He can pass. He can defend. So I expect him to be our starting point guard, and I expect him to have a really, really big impact for us this year.
I'm honestly super excited because there's a couple other people on the team that I can really rely on to hit shots at the end of the game. So I'm really excited for this season.
Jackson PIZARRO, another senior captain. He's a glue guy. He's another guy that's a yes sir, no sir. Gets on the floor, dives on the floor. you know, he's not afraid to get in another player's face and, hey, let's go, let's get going. And when he catches fire too, like he can put it in the basket. So he's going to have some big games for us this year as well.
Yeah, I would for sure call myself a glue guy, like, especially in the locker room, you know, just keeping the guys accountable and just making sure that they're all listening to what coach is saying and just being a part of the culture and buying into what we're trying to do here.
Hey, we got after it today. I loved your guys' effort. I loved your talk. It's not easy to do it like that all the time. I understand that, but it's where it needs to be. Okay, if we want to get to where we want to be, what's our goals? Where do we want to go? In order to win CIF, you got to do what? Win. Got to make playoffs. In order to make playoffs, you got to win. Okay, in order to win, these small things like talk, intensity, all that good stuff, supporting each other, it's going to come out. It's going to come back at the end of the season. It's going to help us out. Okay, that's what we need. It's not the size of who you are height-wise, it's the size of your heart. And we got a bunch of dogs on this team. I love this group, so I'm excited for you guys. Okay, let's get it done Monday. Good job today, you fellas.
Hey, family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family.